The following is a presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and future. Well, good evening as I tape this at 8:15 on February 5th. My name is Ron Juckett, and welcome as I'm looking to see what my processor note is to our YouTube Game of the Week from Friday night, April 28th, 1978. We got a good one for you. We got the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. The Padres come into this one at 9-7 on the year and a half game behind the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League West. The Phillies, well, you know, the National League East isn't that great division in 1978. The Expos are a year away, the Pirates are a year away, and the Phillies have won the division 2 years in a row. But 14 games in the season, they're 7-7. Larry Christensen on the hill on a rainy night in Philadelphia against Bob Ochinko. As Retro Sports Network presents Major League Baseball 1978, our exclusive YouTube Game of the Week from the vet in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies and the Padres. And before we actually get going on to what we hoped it would be a good ball game, I want to give a congratulations to Al, Red Sox fan. Al has topped 1,000 subs on YouTube. Hopefully he gets to redeem some of those points for a couple free cookies and a soda at Subway. But no, in all seriousness, 1,000 subs. That's a hell of a deal. I'm at 523. Al's been doing it a lot longer. He offers a better variety of content, and is just a good guy overall. So congratulations to Al. All right. Friday night at the ballpark here, Larry Christensen making his fourth start of the year. 1-2 with a 5.40 ERA. You saw him lose against the St. Louis Cardinals. Against, I believe last week, against the Expos in his last start, 6 1/3 innings. 14 hits. Goodness gracious. 8 runs all earned. He walked one and struck out one. So a tough start for Larry, and one of the reasons why the Phillies are 7-7. Oh, he told you the record. 23 1/3 innings, 31 hits, a home run, 15 runs, 14 of them earned, 6 walks and 8 strikeouts. He's a fastball pitcher, and at 87, and throws a fair amount of ground balls and fly balls. Not really a strikeout pitcher. This will be the lineup he'll face for San Diego. Gene Richards will lead off and play first. The Wizard, Ozzie Smith, bats second at short. Jerry Turner is in left. He'll bat third. Dave Winfield, who's hitting .403, quite an accomplishment for a National League hitter this late into April, will clean up. George Hendrick. Oh, Tribe fan, this is for you, buddy. George Hendrick in center field will bat fifth. Gene Tennis, the catcher, will bat sixth. Greg Allman, or Billy Allman, will play third and bat seventh. Baker, the second baseman, will bat eighth, and Bob Ochinko on the mound will bat ninth. Defensively, for Philadelphia, Greg Luzinski is in left. The Bull is a 4-4. Gary Maddox is a 10-6 in center. Jerry Martin is a 6-6 in right. The infield, Schmidt is a 10 at third. Boa a 10 at short. Ted Sizemore a 7 at second. Richie Hebner a 6 at first. And Bob Boone, who I believe was the first one to use the hockey-style mask, it wasn't in '78, is a 10 and a 5, and Larry Christensen is an 8 on the mound. So Gene Richards steps in, a 10-game hitting streak, 382, no home runs, 3 triples, and 5 RBI. We're set, a light rain. You're just never happy in Philadelphia anyway. Let's get this started. Pitch from Christensen. Richards lines out one into center field, and that hitting streak goes to 11 games. Ozzie looks so young there, doesn't he? 236, no homers, no extra base hits at all, and 4 RBI. Christensen, the league is now hitting .330 against him. Pitch to Ozzie. There goes Richards. Fly ball to center. Maddox. Nope. Throw goes into center field. How about that? And Boone is charged with an error. So a 56% chance on the steal. The throw went all the way into center, and Richards goes to third, and a 2-2 count to Ozzie Smith, and that's how San Diego is 9-7. They're playing the Al Red Sox way. Run, run, run. Pitch to Smith. There's a ground ball. Boa takes the shore out at first. Richards will score, and the Padres go up 1-0. And there's finally one out for Jerry Turner. At 3:53, no homers and 6 RBI, 6 for 17 on the year. Christensen deals, and Turner sends this one into right center. Maddox goes back to make the catch for the second out. Dave Winfield at 4:03. That sounds like a phone number. 2 homers and 9 RBI. 2 out, nobody on. The Padres lead at 1-0. Pitch to Winfield, and there's a fly ball to right. Martin in the corner, and Jerry will make the catch to retire the side. However, the Padres score a run on the hit, stolen base in the air that allowed Gene Richards to move to third. Half an inning in the books. San Diego 1, Philadelphia 0. Bob Ochinko, the lefty, he is 23. He is a fastball pitcher. He gives up fly balls, and this is a good park to do that in, except for home runs. And he tops out at 88. He is 0-1. He has gotten pounded by Atlanta twice and pitched once against the Giants. His last start came almost a week ago on the 22nd. 3 in the third innings, 12 hits, 8 runs all earned. He walked 1 and struck out 3. So on the year, as I said, 0-1 with a 7.80 ERA. Oof. 15 innings, 26 hits, 3 home runs, 14 runs, 13 earned. He has walked 4 and struck out 8. And he struck out 94 and 202 in the third real inning. Jerry Martin will lead us off for Philadelphia. In right, Larry Boa at short will bat second. Mike Schmidt will bat third and play third. Greg Luzinski cleans up and left. Richie Hebner will bat fifth. Gary Maddox, the center fielder, bats sixth. Bob Boone behind the plate will go seventh. Teddy Sizemore at second will bat eighth. And Larry Christensen, who threw 16 pitches in the first, will bat ninth. Defensively for the Padres, and because Uncle Ron is partially color sensitive, it looks like it's almost a green instead of a brown background for the letters here. Jerry Turner, however, is a 5-7 in left. George Hendrick, 5-4 in center. Dave Winfield, a 9-9 at third. Billy Allman is an 8 at third. Winfield's a 9-9 in right run. Billy Allman is an 8 at third. Ozzie Wizard, one of the rare years he's not a 10, is a 9 at short. Baker is a 5 at second. Gene Richards a 4 at first, and Gene Tennis is a 5 and a 6 behind the plate. Bob Ochinko is an 8 on the mound. Martin, Philadelphia just hasn't hit. You'll see this as we go through. Larry Boa has the best batting average at .327. Martin is 1 for 14 on the year with a strikeout, with an RBI and 3 strikeouts. Ochinko deals. Martin slashes that one in the gap in left field. Turner will throw to second, and Martin is in with a double. And as soon as you say, oh, someone's not doing well, they get the announcer's jinx. And that brings up Larry Boa at .327. No homers and 5 RBI. Ochinko deals, and Boa lines that one into right center. Winfield and Hendrick will go to play it off the wall. Boa is on with a double, and the Phillies strike back immediately. It's 1-1. Brings up Mike Schmidt, who did not have a good 78. In real life, 251, 21 homers, and 78 RBI. Might have been his worst numbers of his career. On the replay, this is game 15 for the Phillies, 191, no homers, and 4 RBI. Ochinko deals, and Schmidt sends this one into shallow left. Turner is there. makes the catch. Boa will hold, and there's one out for Luzinski. At 240, 5 homers and 10 RBI. Ochinko deals, and Luzinski lines out one to Allman for the out, 2 away. So the quick run, and then nothing doing so far. Here's Hebner. Richie at 184, a homer and 4 RBI. He deals. Hebner into right field. Winfield going way back there. It's gone. Richie Hebner has homered into right center field, and it's 3-1 Phillies. Well, those of you who are eating the tasty cake and drinking the Yingling, that's a pretty good start. Ochinko slams the ball in his glove. We'll tell you about Maddox, 260, a homer, and 4 RBI. But as we do that, let's give you some standings as we go into Friday night. Padres, and the National League West is not great. The Dodgers are 10-7, the Reds are 9-9, the Padres are 9-7, and they have a run differential of 12. 9-7 in the division. This is their first game outside of the National League West. I don't, with Randy Jones and Gaylord Perry and Raleigh Fingers in the pen, it's not impossible to make. It's not plausible. It is plausible. Ron learns English next on a very special chat with Al. It's plausible that San Diego could seriously make some noise and possibly win this division. We'll see. Cincy at 9-9, Houston 9-10, San Francisco gaining some ground. They've won 7 of their last 10, and Atlanta's already waiting for the Falcons. In the East, Pittsburgh at 10-6, they got a game lead over Montreal, 2 over Philadelphia, who's won 2 straight. The Mets, Cubs, and Cardinals kind of settling down a bit. California is 12-7. You can't see that there, but that's what it 12-6. As Ron can add, too. Half-game lead over the Twins. You'll see the Twins and the Yankees live Thursday at noon on Twitch. White Sox are 7-3 in their last 10, 9-6 overall. Kansas City starting to gain some ground, in Texas is 9-7. After a very sluggish start, the Rangers have won 7-10. All those teams could make noise in the West. In the East, Boston has lost their last game. The Yankees are a half game back. Milwaukee and Baltimore showing some signs of life, and Cleveland is in last place. So here's Maddox, 2 out. Here's the pitch. In the right center, that's going to drop for a base hit. You don't even get the sneezes on the tape games. 4th hit for the Phillies. Here's Bob Boone. Bob at 200, 2 triples and 2 RBI. Ochinko wishing he was still in San Diego. Here's the pitch. Throw to first. That sneeze got paused. Runner back. Now he goes to Boone. Ball 4. So you feature a team that might be up and coming, and they, it just happens that way. Here's Teddy Sizemore at 206, no homers and 4 RBI. What was this about the Phillies offense being dormant? Well, so far, it has not been. Runners on first and second, Sizemore nubs one to Baker. He goes to Richards for the sure out at first, and the side is finally retired. But the Phillies put 3 on the board on 4 hits and no errors. After 1, it's the Phillies 3, the Padres nothing. 1. Padres have 1. So George Hendrick, who will go to the St. Louis Cardinals, 296 for the Padres, 5 home runs, and 12 RBI. And don't pass out, Tribe fan. He's got a stolen base. I know. Christensen leading 3-1. Ground ball to third. Schmidt, long throw to Hebner. Hendrick does have some wheels, but he's retired on the bang-banger. 1 away for Gene Tennis at 273, 2 homers, and 5 RBI. Christensen deals, and a line drive to Schmidt. 2-0 count, drilled to third for the second out. Billy Allman at 203. No homers and 3 RBI. Good player for the Chi Sox in the 80s. Here's the pitch. Allman ground ball to Boa over to Hebner, and that will retire the side. So the Padres go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Inning and a half in the books. Philadelphia 3, San Diego 1. Well, Bob Ochinko, who threw 28 pitches in the first, gulp. Christensen, Martin, and Boa for the Phillies. Larry 0 for 7 on the year and 0.75 hitter in real life. Ochinko deals. Got him! He struck him out. A 2-2 breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 3, and Ochinko has a strikeout. 33 pitches through the first 9, but that came over an inning and a third with 4 hits, 3 runs all earned. 4 hits, Ron. The home run to Hebner and a walk and a strikeout. Martin doubled to start the ball game and scored. Pitch, ball 4. If you want to be pedantic, Martin started the Phillies night with a double. Second walk for Bob. Here's Boa. Larry doubled, drove in a run, and scored. Sometimes I feel like I'm one of those dolls that you pull the string and say the same things over and over again. Here's the pitch. Boa, ground ball right up the middle. Ochinko stops it, throws to first. Boa is retired. Martin goes to second. And that'll bring up Schmidt, who's 0 for 1, 2 out. So a better inning so far for Ochinko, not pitch count-wise, but as far as keeping the Phillies off the scoreboard. He deals, and Schmidt sends this one into left center. Stays in the yard. Hendrick has an easy catch, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits. The walk is stranded. No errors. After 2, Philadelphia 3, San Diego 1. It's Chuck Baker. And if you don't remember Chuck Baker, I don't remember Chuck Baker. He only had 58 at-bats for the Padres in 78. 1 for 10 on the year. He does have an RBI. That hit was a single. And he grounded into a double play. Helps if you look at the right side, Ron. Ochinko and Richards to follow as we start the third. Christensen deals. Baker struck him out. He swung on and missed a 1-2 pooper for the first out. Here's Ochinko, 0 for 4 on the year. 175 hitter in real life. Christensen deals. Got him. 1-2 breaking ball. Swung on and missed, and that's 2 for Larry. So through 9 batters, 36 pitches, 2 2/3 innings, a hit, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Gene Richards extended his hitting streak to 11 games. He singled to lead off the game. Stole a base, reached third on an error, and scored. Christensen deals. Ball 4, not what you want to do. Ozzie Smith had the gimme RBI. His first time up. Throw to first. Richard, is back. Now they pitch out. There goes Richards. The throw down to Boa. Got him! So Richards' chance of stealing second jumped to 84%. Philadelphia pitched out, retired the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. 2.5 down. Philadelphia 3, San Diego 1. As Greg Luzinski digs in to start the bottom of the third, we've told you this before, but now we have the ballpark effects for each of the ballparks in 1978 and through any season in history, thanks to Seamheads. I used to write for Seamheads, by the way. Mike Lynch is a great guy, and they are the ones that supply all the Negro League stats for Action PC. So Seamheads.com, and if you say hi, see Mike Lynch, tell him that Ron Juckett said hi. Anyway, left-handers have no advantage or no disadvantage in batting average. It's 0. It's flat. But home runs, must be the wind kind of goes out there. It's at plus 72% into right field. Right-handed batters have a 2% higher batting average against the norm. And although that they do have a good home run advantage, it's certainly not the same as it is for a lefty. It's 28%. And that's where Greg Luzinski is, at 28%. 0 for 1 tonight in the left field. Turner in the corner and makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Richie Hebner singled. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Take that back. He had a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first to make it 3-1. Ochinko snarls on the mound and delivers, and Hebner sends this one into left center field. Turner's there for the out, 2 away for Gary Maddox. Maddox 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. And Boone, if Maddox should extend the inning. Pitch from Ochinko, and the inning is not only extended, it's gone. Gary Maddox sends that one right down the line and left for a solo shot. That's his second of the year, and it's 4-1 Philadelphia. That ball was gone the second it left his bat. The wind blowing out to left center at 6. That jet stream and just hustled its way right out of here. Brings up Bob Boone, who walked his first time up. Ochinko deals. Ball 4. Ted Sizemore is 0 for 1. It's kind of like, getting all the high school play practice out of the way for San Diego. You get your big break on camera, getting a game streamed, or if we were doing this in 78, broadcast on a national basis. And you forgot to put on your underwear. Pitch to Sizemore, throw to first. Boone's not going anywhere. Are you kidding me? Sizemore's 0 for 1, popped up left side. Allman goes by the dugout at third, and somebody from Wilmington, Delaware makes that catch. 2-2 the count to Sizemore. Ochinko deals. Ball 4. Not Bob's best effort out there, is it? 4th walk for Ochinko. He walked 78 and 202 in the 3rd inning. Here's Christensen, 2 out. Larry struck out his first time up. Pitch, fly ball, right center. Hendrick makes the catch to retire the side. The Phillies strand 2. A run on a hit, that being on the solo shot by Maddox in the left. After 3, Philadelphia 4, San Diego 1. So Ozzie Smith, who had that RBI, is 0 for 1. Turner and Winfield to follow. Christensen deals. Ozzie will bunt. Boone picks it up, throws to first, and the Wizard is not a Wizard that time. He's out. So smart play by the Padres, but they don't get anything out of it, and that'll bring up Turner, who's 0 for 1. Christensen delivers. Ground ball to Sizemore. Quick throw to first for the out. 2 out. Winfield, Mr. May, is sitting on a 13-game hitting streak. And if you're hitting .397 come the late part of April, you got to be doing something right. Pitch. And there's a little looper. It's going to go to 14 games. It drops in front of Martin. And so how about that? Second hit for the Padres. 2 out for George Hendrick. I don't think George is going to bunt. Just putting it out there. Pitch into center field. Maddox comes a step in, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit. The Padres strand 1. No errors. 3.5 down. 4-1 Philadelphia. So Ochinko threw 18 batters is a game he'd like to forget. 76 pitches, 3 innings, 5 hits, 2 home runs, walked 4, and struck out 1. Jerry Martin has walked and doubled, not necessarily in that order. Ochinko deals and another walk. So Martin has reached base all 3 times. Remember, the computer runs the visitor, and I run the home. And so the computer's got the Padres, I've got the Phillies. Still light rain out there. 56 degrees, wind's blowing out to left at 6, or left center. Larry Boa, gotta be careful. Triggered the speaker. Larry Bowa's got a double. RBI double and a run scored. 1 for 2. Ground ball to the middle. Baker takes it to second himself. He will not throw to first, but they will get the shore out at second. Double play ball, but on that artificial surface, it just kind of skipped right to Baker, and Bowa has good speed. Here's Schmidt. Mike is 0 for 2. And he sends this one into left field. Back goes Turner. Goodbye. All Jerry could do was turn and watch it go, and that goes into the seats above the scoreboard out there. For Schmidt, his first home run of the year, 371 down the line and left, and the Phillies have cracked open Ochinko for a 6-1 lead. This won't do great in the time spent watching department. Luzinski is 0 for 2. It's the third home run given up by Ochinko. The 6th on the year in 18 and a third innings. He only gave up 14 in 200 innings and change. 6 runs, 6 hits, and error for the Phils as we went out in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2-0 for the Pods. They've left one on. Luzinski line drive to left. Turner's there for the out. 2 out. Ochinko would bat 4th in the 5th. And then he might go drink one. Richie Hebner had a 2-run homer his last time up. 1 for 2. Pitch into right. Winfield, right center, and the raindrops makes the catch to retire the side. So Larry Christensen looks like, hey, I might get my second one of the year. 2 runs on the shot by Schmidt. It's not a solo shot if it counts for 2 run. He had the lone hit, no errors. After 4, 6-1 Phils. Tennis, Ullman, and Baker. Gene is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, and there's a fly ball pop-up. Left side, Bowa into foul territory, and there's 1 out. Billy Ullman is 0 for 1. Christensen deals. Ground ball to Schmidt over to Hebner, and that will be an out on a bang-bang play. Had to hurry. Padres, by the way, as I said, better than... the 78 was their first really good team. They wouldn't contend for a few more years seriously, but 78 showed some good glimpses. They would lose Winfield in 81 to the Yankees, and of course... 79 season? After that, the trade for Gary Templeton for the Cardinals for Ozzie Smith, which was huge for St. Louis, and okay for San Diego. Anyway, the All-Star game in 78 will be in San Diego, and we'll have it for you on Retro Sports Network. That will be a live broadcast on Twitch. We might do that one in prime time. Chuck Baker struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 2 out, top the 5th. Baker into center field. Maddox will make the catch to retire the side. Padres go in order. 4.5 down. 6-1 Philadelphia. And let's go with the in-game box score. Ochinko gets the pitch the 5th. Great, Ron. You get to go back to school and work on that report card some more. Christensen, 5 innings, 2 hits, a run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Padres have a team ERA coming into the night of 3.83. And the Phillies at 3.27. As a team, San Diego hitting 265. The Phillies 216, although you wouldn't know it tonight. Schmidt and Hebner have 2 RBI. Schmidt and Hebner have 2-run homers. Maddox has a solo shot and a single. Ochinko deals, and there's a little looper into left center field. Hendrick will pick it up on a hop. And Gary is 3 for 3. Bob Boone has walked twice. Ochinko will lead off the 6th. Guess who's probably not going to hit? Boone into right. Winfield in the corner. Makes the catch. Maddox will retreat back to first. Ted Sizemore is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ochinko from the stretch. Ground ball to Baker. To Smith for one. Over to first. Can Sizemore beat it out? Yes, he can, and that will be 2 out. But they can't turn 2, and Christensen will swing away here. He's over 2 with the strikeout. Presumably, this is the last batter Ochinko faces. Tennis and Ochinko have a few words. Where do we get the cheesesteaks? Get Christensen first, shall we? And, it's a called strike 3, and Tennis couldn't find it. And everybody's safe. He got a called strike 3 on a fastball, and it hit off the back of the glove of Tennis, and Christensen beat it out. By the time that Tennis found it, he couldn't even throw to first. And even when Ochinko does something right, Chico's bail bonds does the wrong thing. So through 27 batters, Ochinko does not count as an error. But anybody who scores now would be an unearned run. 4 2/3 innings, 104 pitches, 7 hits, 3 home runs, 6 runs so far, all earned. He has walked 5 and struck out 2. And as Alanis would sing, that's like rain on your wedding day. Pitch to Martin, ball 4. Ochinko just can't get him. And John Desquito will come in to pitch. And I imagine he's going to be a double switch. It's a double switch. Daryl Thomas comes into play. And will bat 9th. You see how I'm getting beat with words with friends again? Amy's such a nice person. Let's tell you about Daryl Thomas. There you go. Center fielder. But he does play second. Desquito 0-1 with 2 saves and a 2.08 ERA. Desquito will now hit 8th. 5th appearance from him. He hasn't pitched in a week. 0-1. He got a second save against Atlanta on the 21st. He went an inning, allowed a hit, walked 1, struck out 1. So 4 1/3 innings. He's allowed 4 hits. A run. It was earned. He walked 1 and struck out 5. Right now, he's got the bases full of Phillies. And Bo is 1 for 3. Double, has scored twice and driven in a run. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Sizemore will walk. It's 7-1. And Ochinko, I think, is going for the 5th. Here's Schmidt. Last time up, he smashed one in the seats above the out-of-town scoreboard and left. Here's the pitch. Line drive, left center field. That gets down. Christensen scores. Martin scores. Bo is going to round third and score without a throw. George Hendrick pulls a bad play. Schmidt's on second with a 3-run double, and it's 10-1 Philadelphia. How about that? Here's Luzinski, who's 0 for 3. Desquito deals, struck him out, or Acquisito. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever way you spell it, it's all rocky for you. 4 runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 5, Philadelphia 10, San Diego 1. And so Daryl Thomas is at 220 on the replay with 7 RBI. Kind of looks a little bit like Reggie Jackson, doesn't he? Pitch to Daryl. Ground ball to Hebner. Takes it to first himself for the out. So if you're wondering, Christensen's about halfway through his pitch count. It's conceivable he could go the complete game. Gene Richards, as my voice cracks, will bat with 1 out here in the 6th. 66 pitches for Larry through 18 batters. That's pretty neat and tidy. 5 1/3 innings will do as well. 2 hits, no homers. He walked 1 and struck out 2. Richards is 1 for 1. Grounder to Sizemore, over to Hebner, and Gene is retired. He walked also. Scored the lone Padre run in the first. Ozzie Smith is 0 for 2 with an RBI. Pitch to the Wizard into center field. Maddox, 2 out. And that'll do it. And that's it for Desquito. Bob Shirley will come in to pitch. Shirley will bat 8th. 2-0 on the year. A 3.06 ERA. This is his first relief appearance. He would start 20 games and throw 50. So his last start, he's pitching on regular rest. He Atlanta on the 23rd. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He walked 1 and struck out 4. So in 17 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned, walked 8 and struck out 7. He beat the Giants in his first start of the year and the Braves in his second. Hebner 1 for 3, 2-run homer. Scored once. And he strikes out. Shirley got him to swing and miss on an 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Shirley is off-speed pitch. Ground ball pitcher throws at 90. And the fastball is his bread and butter. Maddox is 3 for 3. He is singled twice and a solo homer. 10-1 Philadelphia bottom 6. Good luck skipping through this mess. Raining, wind out to left at 5. 52 degrees. Maddox, ground ball to Allman, over to Richards, and that's not a rambling throw for the out. Bob Boone has walked twice. He's 0 for 1. Only Greg Luzinski has not reached base tonight for the Phils. Shirley deals, ball 4. So the Padres thought they were going to get a 1-2-3 inning. No. Teddy Sizemore is walked and scored as 0 for 2. That's a little looper up the middle. Shirley cuts it off. Shirley, you jest. He throws to Richards, and that will retire the side. Hey, the Padres get a clean inning, kind of. No runs, no hits, no errors. The Phillies have stranded 7 after 6. Philadelphia 10, San Diego 1. Turner, Winfield, and Hendrick here in the top of the 7th. Jerry is 0 for 2. And a ground ball to Boa. Diving stop, throw to Hebner for the out. And Boa makes Turner 0 for 3. Good play by Larry. Dave Winfield extended his hitting streak to 14 games. He's hitting Teddy Williams' 406. 1 for 2. He's got a single. Pitch from Christensen. Away from Boone on strike 3. The throw down to Hebner, and the Phillies show how you get that done. 2 out. 3rd strikeout for Christensen. Here's George Hendrick. His lollygag in center field allowed a couple more runs to score. Christensen deals. Hendrick into right center. That's a base hit. Maddox misplays it, and Hendrick will go to second. And so it goes as a single. And an E8. That ball is wet. It's a light rain, but it really can't drain here. It's one of the reasons why you go with an artificial surface in 1978. But let's face it, it's just carpet over concrete. It's your grandmother's place all over again. And it looks that tacky. Gene Tennis, who could not handle a strike 3 for Ochenko, and yes, they did have a couple words in the dugout, is 0 for 2. Hendrick on second. 10-1 Phillies, 2 out, top the 7th. Ground ball to Sizemore, over to first, and that will retire the side. Error doesn't hurt. No runs, a hit, and 1 error. After 6.5, 10-1 Philadelphia. Here's Larry Christensen. He's 0 for gonna bat. Bob Shirley getting the second inning of work, and he would bat second in the 8th inning. We'll see what they do. He strikes out Christensen, and Christensen strikes out for the 3rd time on an 0-2 fastball. This time around, Jerry Martin has a double. He has walked 3 times. He's like a weeble wobble. They'll knock him down, but he won't. He weebles, he wobbles, but he won't stay off base. There, that's the pun. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. They might retire him this time. Ozzie comes in. Bang, banger to first, and he's safe. And so Martin has reached base all 5 times today. That's an infield hit. The 9th for the Phillies. Overall, 10 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Phils. The Titans have left 7 on. For San Diego, a run on 3 hits, no errors, and they've left 2 on. Pitch from Shirley, Boa into center. Hendrick makes the catch. He had to dive, rubbing his knee, rubbing some of that Bactine on it. Ugh, cold, wet, polyester, turf. 51 degrees, by the way. Boa has scored 3 times. Mike Schmidt has driven in 5. He had 4 RBI and no home runs on the year to start the game. Now he's at 1-9. Pitch to Schmidt, who's 2 for 4. Into left. Turner reaches in the corner and makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7, 10-1 Phillies. So Almond will see, not Almond, Almond. We'll see, or and Daryl Thomas. Almond is 0 for 2. Christensen deals. Struck him out. Got him to whiff on an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball, and that at least puts Shirley at the plate. Bob is 0 for 5. A 125 hitter, however, in real life. And Don Reynolds will pinch it. Then when you're Shirley got his work in, that's fine. Reynolds wrap 1 for 7 on the year. 43 average. He has struck out twice, walked once, and scored a run. In real life, 253 and 10 RBI. Christensen delivers. Ground ball to Sizemore over to Hebner, and that's 2 out. So through 27 batters, Christensen got a shutout, but the run is unearned. So the ERA for the game is 0.00. 97 pitches, 7 2/3 innings, 3 hits. The run, as I said, was not earned. He has walked 1 and struck out 4 through 26 batters because Uncle Ron is an idiot. Daryl Thomas is 0 for 1. Gene Richards is the 27th batter, not Daryl Thomas. And there's a ground ball to Boa in the hole. He's got to hurry. Safe. So Thomas gets a 2-out single, 4th hit, 100 pitches through 27 batters, and the only thing that changes is now 4 hits instead of 3. I believe that wins me the Wolf Blitzer Award. Richards was finally retired his last time up. Walked, stole a base, advanced to 3rd and scored his first time up, singled his second time up, retired his 3rd. And there's a ground ball to Boa. He throws to Hebner. This one's got to hurry, and Richards is out. They had to really fling it, and it worked. So no runs, a hit. They strand 1, no errors. After 7.5, it's 10-1 Philadelphia. And Dan Spillner, who will be in San Diego through June 14th. Buy your tickets now before that show goes to Cleveland. Double plus ground ball pitcher who throws a sinker at 89. 1-2 on the year, a 6.75 ERA. He went 4 days ago against Houston. 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks or strikeouts. In 6 2/3 innings, he's allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 home run. He has walked 1 and struck out 4. Houston beat him on the 24th. He beat Houston on the 19th, and Atlanta punched him for 3 runs in a loss on the 10th. Luzinski, as I said, is the only Philly not to reach base. He's 0 for 4. Last chance for the Phils here. That's into center. Hedrick is there for the out. Yes, you told me you played that already, unless you finished up the first game. One out. And Luzinski, unless the Padres score 9 in the 9th, that will be the only Phil not to reach. Hebner is 1 for 4. He's got a homer and 2 RBI. Ground ball to Thomas over to Richards, and there's an out. So 2 out for Gary Maddox. Gary's had himself a ball game. 3 for 4, 2 singles, a solo shot, and a run scored. Obviously, because he has a solo shot. Baseball's an easy game. Fly ball to left. Back goes Turner in the corner. That's going to grab the top of the wall. Maddox is going to hold at second. The throw went into third, and Gary has 4 hits today, and that's the 10th hit for Philly. Although it's tempting to steal with a 70% stolen base percentage, it is a 9-run lead. We're not doing it. Bob Boone has walked 3 times today. He's 0 for 1. Pitch from Spillner into center, right center field. Hendrick is there. And that will retire the side. Larry Christensen tries for the complete game. We go to the 9th one. No runs, a hit, no errors. After 8, 10-1 Philly. Ozzie Smith, Jerry Turner, Dave Winfield. The heart of the Padres order. Ozzie is 0 for 3. He is driven in a run. Pitch from Christensen. Ball to Hebner. Flips it to Larry covering. 1 out. Turner's 0 for 3. San Diego will fall to 9-8. And Philadelphia should go to 8-7. And Oscar Gamble and the Afros going to pinch hit. There's an airbrush job if I ever saw one. That picture's taken at Yankee Stadium. I would know that brute had anyway. Oscar at 246, a homer and 13 RBI. 1 out. Christensen deals. Gamble laces that one up the middle for a base hit. So that's the 5th hit for the Pads. Dave Winfield extended his hitting streak. He's 1 for 3 and struck out. And he got him. He got him on a check swing. 2-2 in there at the knees. And Christensen's got his 5th strikeout. And so George Hendrick, you're welcome, Tribe fan, is the last chance to loon in this one. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Christensen delivers. Into right. Martin going back. He makes the catch to retire the side. And there was about as much drama in this one as there is in opening a can of warm soda. Philadelphia 10, San Diego 1. And Gary Maddox goes 4 for 5. Mike Schmidt 2 for 5 with 5 RBI. But that doesn't get you your digitalized player of the game. No, sir. It belongs to Larry Christensen, who went 9 innings, 5 hits, an unearned run. He walked 1 and struck out 5, and he did it on 125 pitches. You see the Padres bullpen numbers there. Desquito didn't pitch well. Shirley, 2+ innings, or 2 innings with plus stuff, and Dan Spillner with a clean 9th. I got half a screen of highlights to read here as we go through all the games. Chicago commits 5 errors, but they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-6. 5 errors, and they win. Holy catfish. The Cubs are 9-9. Pittsburgh beats San Francisco 6-3. Kent Colvin gets his first win. The Pirates steal 5 bases. Ed Ott stole 2. Are you kidding me? Game you saw, Philadelphia 10-1 over San Diego. Larry Christensen does not get a shutout, but he does throw 9 innings of earned run-free baseball and strikes out 5. Mike Schmidt breaks out of a slump, a homer, and 5 RBI. Mets beat the Reds The Mets than the Reds. They win this one 11-5. Kuzman goes to 3-1. Willie Montanez hits 4 hits and a homer. The Mets pound 19 hits out of Fred Norman and company. Tomorrow, or the game you'll see Saturday on YouTube. Tomorrow because you won't see it on Saturday on YouTube. The Thursday Twitch special. The Yankees beat the Twins 8-4. That will not be the game that you see, but that's the Friday night game. Ed Figueroa goes to 2-2. Thormus Guard goes to 1-3. Greg Nettles has 2 homers. He has 4 in a year and 5 RBI. Houston beats Montreal 6-2. Joe Niekro goes to 3-1. Milwaukee beats Kansas City 5-2. Larry Sorensen goes to 4-1. Los Angeles beats the Cardinals 3-2. Rick Rhoden went out and shot a 70 this morning in his 18 holes and goes to 2-1 on the year. Bob Forsch takes the loss. Lou Brock with the home run for the Cardinals. Texas beats Boston 6-5 in 10 innings. Len Barker gets his first win of the year. Bergmeyer takes the loss. We'll still somehow playing Bob Stanley. Bailey, the backup catcher for the Red Sox, 2 home runs and 2 RBI. Orioles beat the White Sox 8-1. Denny Martinez goes to 2-2 on the year. I forgot to tell you in the St. Louis game that Jerry Morales had a 15-game hitting streak snapped. Toronto stuns the Angels 5-4. Jesse Jefferson goes to 3-0 on the year. Don Asse 1-2. Jay Howell 4-for-5 and 2 RBI and a double. Mariners beat the Tigers 6-5. Enrique Romo with the win. He's 2-0. Rusty Staub hit his 6th in a losing effort for the Tigers. And last but not least, Cleveland downs Oakland 4-1. Jim Kern with his first win of the year. Andre Thornton with his 6th home run. All right, so you will see this on Friday when I upload this. The Saturday game that you'll see on YouTube is the one we're doing tomorrow live on Twitch at noon. Join us Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays for live sports action, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. It's the Yankees and the Twins. And then on Sunday at noon, it's the first of our divisional playoffs from the 86 football replay. AFC starts in Cleveland, Seattle, and Cleveland. Those are what you got coming up. Thank you so much, and congratulations again to Al Red Sox fan for 1,000 subs. Great job. Talk to you soon. We'll talk to you the next time. Good night.